Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the wonderful world of gardening with 15 game-changing hacks. Ever wondered how some gardens flourish effortlessly while others struggle? Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting out, these tips will help you create a thriving garden. Let's get started. First things first, let's talk about location. Finding the perfect spot for your garden can make all the difference. Most vegetables and herbs need 6 to 8 hours of sunlight a day. Make sure your garden is easy to get to. Place your garden where you'll see it regularly. Imagine stepping out your back door and being greeted by a thriving garden. Your plants will thank you for it. Now, I know it's tempting to go all out and plant a huge garden, especially when you're feeling inspired. But trust me, starting small is the key to success, especially for beginners. When you start small, you can focus on learning the ropes without feeling overwhelmed. Plus, a smaller garden is easier to maintain, which means less work and more time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Think of it like this. Starting with a small raised bed or even just a few containers allows you to gain confidence and experience before expanding. It's all about setting yourself up for success and creating a sustainable gardening routine. Start with a manageable space, and as you gain confidence, you can always expand your garden next season. Let's talk about choosing the right plants for your garden. One of my favorite tips is to opt for native plants whenever possible. These are plants that are naturally found in your region and are already adapted to your climate and soil conditions. Native plants are naturally more resistant to pests and diseases common to your area, and they require less water and maintenance. Plus, they attract beneficial insects and pollinators, creating a healthier ecosystem right in your backyard. When choosing native plants, do a little research to find out what thrives in your specific region. Your local nursery or garden center can be a great resource. So go native and watch your garden flourish with ease. Now let's talk about feeding your garden the natural way with compost. It's like magic, turning your kitchen scraps into nutrient-rich black gold that your plants will love. Instead of tossing out those eggshells, coffee grounds, and vegetable peels, start composting. It's easier than you think. You can start a simple compost pile in your backyard, or even use a compost bin if you have limited space. Composting not only reduces household waste, but also creates a natural fertilizer that improves soil structure, drainage, and nutrient content. Trust me, once you start composting, you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. Have you heard of no-dig gardening? It's a game changer, especially if you're tired of all that back-breaking digging. Instead of tilling or digging up the soil, you simply layer organic matter on top, like compost, leaves, or straw. This creates a healthy, living soil structure that's full of beneficial microorganisms. No-dig gardening improves soil drainage and aeration, reduces weed growth, and minimizes disturbance to the soil's natural ecosystem. Plus, it's less work for you. If you're starting a new garden bed, you can create a no-dig garden by layering cardboard, compost, and other organic materials. For existing beds, simply top dress with compost and mulch regularly. Give no-dig gardening a try and watch your garden thrive with minimal effort. Let's talk about watering, one of the most important aspects of gardening. The key here is to water deeply and less frequently. This encourages your plants to develop deep, strong roots that can better withstand drought conditions. Instead of giving your garden a light sprinkle every day, water deeply once or twice a week, depending on your climate and soil type. A good rule of thumb is to water until the soil is moist about 6 inches deep. You can use a soaker hose or drip irrigation system to water deeply and efficiently. Remember, deep watering promotes healthy root development, which leads to stronger, more resilient plants. Let's talk about harnessing the power of nature to water our gardens. Collecting rainwater is an eco-friendly and budget-friendly way to hydrate your plants. Rainwater is naturally soft and free of chemicals found in tap water. It's like a refreshing drink for your plants. Plus, it's a great way to conserve water and reduce your bill. Setting up a rainwater collection system is easier than you think. Use a rain barrel under a downspout to collect runoff from your roof. Use collected rainwater for your garden, lawn, and indoor plants. It's a simple way to be sustainable and give your plants the best hydration. Now, let's talk about those pesky critters that like to munch on our gardens. Instead of reaching for harsh chemicals, Let's explore natural pest deterrents that are safe for your plants, family, and the environment. One effective method is companion planting. Certain plants like marigolds, basil, and lavender have natural pest-repelling properties. Planting these alongside your vegetables and herbs can help deter unwanted insects. Another natural pest deterrent is neem oil, a plant-based insecticide that's effective against a wide range of pests. Simply mix it with water according to the instructions and spray it on your plants. Prevention is key when it comes to pest control. By using natural pest deterrents, you can keep your garden healthy and thriving without resorting to harmful chemicals. Let's talk about mulch, a gardener's best friend. Mulching is simply applying a layer of organic material around your plants. It suppresses weeds by blocking sunlight and preventing germination. Mulch also retains moisture, reducing the need for frequent watering. It moderates soil temperature, protecting plant roots from heat and cold. As it decomposes, mulch adds valuable nutrients back into the soil. So give your garden a good layer of mulch and watch it thrive. Short on space? No problem. Vertical gardening is a fantastic way to maximize your growing area, even if you only have a small balcony or patio. The concept is simple. Instead of growing plants horizontally, you train them to grow vertically, taking advantage of vertical space. This can be done using trellises, fences, walls, or even hanging planters. Vining plants like tomatoes, cucumbers, and beans are perfect for vertical gardening. You can also grow herbs, strawberries, and even leafy greens vertically. Vertical gardening not only saves space but also improves air circulation and creates a stunning visual display in your garden. Let's talk about container gardening, a versatile and rewarding way to grow your own food, flowers, and herbs, no matter where you live. Container gardening is perfect for small spaces, such as balconies, patios, or even windowsills. It allows you to create a garden oasis, even if you don't have a traditional backyard. The beauty of container gardening is that you can grow almost anything in a container, from herbs and vegetables to flowers and even dwarf fruit trees. Just choose the right size container for your plants and make sure it has drainage holes to prevent overwatering. Plus, it's a great way to add instant charm and greenery to any outdoor space. Have you ever imagined growing plants without soil? That's the magic of hydroponics. It's a fascinating and innovative method of gardening that's gaining popularity. In hydroponics, plants are grown in a nutrient-rich water solution instead of soil. This solution provides all the essential nutrients that plants need to thrive. There are various hydroponic systems available, from simple setups you can create at home to more elaborate systems used in commercial greenhouses. Hydroponics eliminates soil-borne diseases, conserves water, and allows for year-round growing indoors. Plus, it's a fun and rewarding way to experiment with different gardening techniques. Get ready for an unconventional gardening technique that's both space-saving and effective upside-down gardening. This is typically done using specialized upside-down planters that you can hang from eaves, balconies, or even shepherd's hooks. Upside-down gardening is particularly well-suited for certain vegetables such as tomatoes, peppers, and strawberries. It saves space, reduces the risk of soil-borne diseases, and can even deter some pests. Let's talk about efficient watering with drip irrigation. It's a water-wise method that delivers water directly to your plant's roots, minimizing waste and promoting healthy growth. Drip irrigation systems consist of a network of tubes or hoses with small emitters placed near the base of each plant. Water slowly drips out of the emitters, ensuring that the soil stays consistently moist without overwatering. It conserves water by reducing evaporation and runoff. Installing a drip irrigation system is a worthwhile investment that will save you water and promote a thriving garden. Let's face it, gardening involves tools. And just like any craft, having your tools organized makes the whole process so much more enjoyable. Create a designated space for your gardening tools, whether it's a shed, a garage corner, or even just a well-organized pegboard. Having a dedicated spot for everything will save you time and frustration when you're ready to garden. Invest in sturdy tool storage solutions, such as shelves, hooks, and bins, to keep everything tidy and accessible. Remember, a well-organized gardening space leads to a more enjoyable and productive gardening experience. Well, there you have it. 15 gardening hacks to help you create the garden of your dreams. Have any favorite tips? Share them in the comments below. Remember, gardening is a journey of learning, experimenting, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. Don't miss out on more gardening insights. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for updates. Happy gardening, everyone!